Hello,
Good morning, everybody.
how are you? The light is not good.
Is it?
Anyway, it doesn't matter. How are you, friends? Thanks for joining us. We are back. It's Esther and Samuel. We always come on Saturday mornings at 7 to talk to you. So, different aspects of life. Yeah, so the recent broadcasts have been Samuel, sharing his lessons, life lessons. And then we want to start a new series of discussions. Okay. I see people are joining us. James Mutiable and then Mosenge. Thanks for joining us. Antifield Anchor. Hussein, thank you for coming. How are you? Where are you watching us from? Thanks for joining us. So we are coming on with a new topic. We are starting a new series. And guess what? It's about life. The meaning of life, understanding life. Samuel, it was very difficult for us to come up with a topic.
Yeah, it was challenging, because we had to think about several things that is affecting youth, singles, and see, summarize and come up with something, eventually.
Yes. Yeah, so understanding life. What has led us to this topic, Samuel? I remember you're the first one to propose it. I was thinking we'll talk about different things, culture, different topics, but I said no, those can wait. Let's talk about life. So why did it come up to
I,
your mind?
I think life is just primary. Um, I think so many people grew up in different families that they just came to know their parents, know their siblings, know their neighbors. They were told to go to school, they were fed, they made friends, they grew up without a an understanding of what life is all about. Many people are not taught from home, or many people are not really shown what life is all about, through experiences, through teachings or fatherly understanding, and things like that. So we just go out there doing several kinds of things, without understanding of what life is all about. And of course, we make mistakes, we mess up.
So, recently Samuel and I were in Uganda. We had a youth event there. So, we're going on to Kalangala. It's an island, so you have to pass on water. So we took a ship, and then on that ship there was so many youth. It was a Friday, and we didn't know that usually on Fridays many youth go to the island just to chill out, enjoy life, have party. So the ship was almost 98% full of them. Okay.
Sorry.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, 98% full of them. And as we watched them, it was a lot of noise, chatting. And then, I went upstairs on that ship and I saw a lot of them. They were drinking. Some of them were half naked, dressed anyhow. You get to talk to most of them and say, hey, life, you know what? Life is too short. So life is all about enjoying, while you have it, because you don't know when you leave and you regret that you didn't have enough fun. So some of them, to the youth, life is about enjoyment. And then also that life is about happiness. What makes you happy? As long as you do things that make you happy, that's what life is all about. Okay. Then others will be so, very ambitious. They'll say, I think life is about what you can achieve. What you can achieve, maybe start through studies, making money. We see a lot of big men around us. We want to aspire to be like them. So it's about making money. So even with that question that, okay, When I ask them, okay, if he's making money, then what would you rather work for? Is it for money or for passion? Many of them would say money. Because that's what they see around them. They are tired of lack, so they want to bridge that gap. So life to them is all about making money, having your needs met. And then others would say, life is about finishing my studies. As long as my parents are happy, life is about making them happy. If I go to school, study well, then I go to university, I get a good job, I get married, I grow old and retire. That's life. That's life for me. That's what I look forward to. We're talking about youth and their minds about life. I don't know what your experiences has been. So if you've if you can write in the comment section what life means to you, that would be helpful. At least it will give us a guideline of how to start the topic next week. Okay. So others would say, okay, you know what? Life is all about having fun, as we saw that ship. Lots of noise, drinking, chatting away, dancing, Kananga has so many beaches, so they put a lot of music. To them, that is life. So it made us think that, we have to explore this topic, understand it better, for us ourselves and also for people we're sharing with, so that we can see more extensively what life is all about. Sammy?
Yeah, I think that so many people, as I said earlier, have misunderstood what life is all about. And so when they are living their lives, they're living their lives according to the dictates of their instincts and the dictates of the society as well. All right, friends, peer groups, and things like that. Take for example, singles. The singles, think, well, to them, life is the next step, is the next level, is the next thing, and that is marriage. You understand? Many people think, well, for those people who are married, they are really enjoying life. Because of course they cannot go about with their spouses because they're not yet married. All right. Okay, some of them have boyfriends and girlfriends and things like that. Okay, and so they end up messing up their lives because from the word go, or from the very beginning, there was no plan for their lives. All right, so eventually they end up misusing their lives. Okay, so singles miss the whole point. All right, and then they focus on things that they ought not to focus on. All right, I give practical examples. Some youths or some teenagers that are going into youthful age, they get early pregnancies. All right, and the men as well who are not yet prepared, they become fathers suddenly, and they begin to take responsibilities that they ought not to. So if, for example, someone is at the age of 20 and he's already a father or a mother, what he or she could have done with the next 5, 6, 7 of his or her life that could have been more productive to them or add up to them, they are going to be taking burdens of older people upon themselves, missing out on the real existence while they are there. So they will be juggling lots of things together, juggling being a father or being a parent, juggling how to enjoy their lives, juggling how to make money, juggling a lot of things together. Many of them don't even go and study anymore. Right? Many of them don't even think creatively anymore. They lose out on those values. So singles, need to really understand what life is all about.
Women as well. We're tackling different aspects of people. We talked about youth, single people, and then women in general, especially Africa. I always mention Africa because I'm passionate about that continent. Just pick any woman from the market or on the street and ask them, what is life? You'll be amazed at the answers you get. Okay? Some of them, my life is about my children. I want to see them doing well, happy. As long as they are good, that's what I want. That's all I need in life. Others will say, my marriage is all about my marriage. If everything is going well, that's life for me. Others will say, oh, my life is all about my husband. My life is all about my job, my business. Others who are studying, it's all about studies. So there are different, life means different things to different people. Okay. And many people say that life is about love. Others say it's about religious practices. I've been to Israel before, and we went to a certain place. I've forgotten the name. It's a secluded place, sort of mountainous. There is only the monks that stay there. All their life is about prayer. They go there, they pray for people. And as we talked to one of them, he said that, sometimes you see road accidents and some people survive and you think it was a coincidence. No, we've been praying. We always pray for the world peace. That's their life. And they're happy doing it, So life could be about religious practices. Life is about happiness. Life is in so many aspects. It means different things in the eyes of different people. And when you look on the definition of life in the dictionary, the dictionary also gives different aspects. Or of course, it was written by another person. Okay, that life is a person. Life is the capacity to grow. Life means reproduction. Life means functional activities. Life means continual change. So life is so different for different people. Sam, what do you think life is to men, like eyes of men?
Well,
you're representing them.
A practical man thinks that life is what gives him energy. Life is what is how he is able to realize his himself. Okay, life is all about him fulfilling his passions. Okay, all right. The passion may be positive, maybe negative. It could be, some men say for example, if there is no woman around them, they are not enjoying life. Okay, and that gives us the understanding that, well, that means that to them, life is all about pleasures. Okay, while some other people think, well, life's all about being able to take care of themselves, their family, and every other thing is zero. Okay, they don't care about that. That's why in the business world, many people are just trying to make money. All right, many people are trying to do several kinds of things. We see it in different cultures, in Nigeria, in Uganda, in different parts of the world, where men do all sorts of things just to make money, just to ensure that they have money to show that yes, they are man enough. And that's not real. That's not the true meaning of life. Yeah.
As you're saying, many people do anything to get money. In my mind, I remember that story. The lady who was giving her testimony, I think it was on DSA's platform.
Okay.
she used to, her mother used to, they used to deal with drugs trafficking. And her mother used to, send her somewhere where they make her swallow that. She goes on the plane, takes it to the destination, has a successful trip, and comes back and say, yeah, that's life, I've made it, mom. Ooh, and it took her time to realize the dangers of that, and of course her life turned around. But that's also another way to show you that life means different things to different people, doing anything you can to make it, at whatever cost. So this topic became a real thing for us. He said, well, why don't we explore different aspects to help us understand, also to help us read more about it, share with people from what we've read and known, and people sharing experiences. Again, on this platform, as we start this series, we'll be inviting different friends and discussing this topic, and also hearing their view about life. So it doesn't matter who you are, you're a parent, your mother, your child, you're single, you're a teenager, you're a student. This topic will tackle every area. So there's always something for you. So please make it a date with us every Saturday. We are going to be discussing this topic, and I don't know how long it will take us. Life is so huge, so it will take us a while, but every aspect we'll bring out, it will be something important, something interesting. Okay, so Sam.
Yeah. So maybe we should look at just this an introduction, of what life is all about, to give us a tip, a tip of the iceberg, a little hint
Of what we'll be discussing.
of what we'll be discussing.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
I think, practically speaking, when this topic came to our hearts to be explored, we discovered that it is not as easy as we think or we thought. All right, because we had to sit back, we have to do some research, we have to do a critical thinking on several kinds of things, and then come to some conclusions. Excuse me. So I practically speaking, what is life? That looks like a big thing, because it means that you have to really rack your brains. Now, I stumbled upon, while I was doing a research, I stumbled upon a definition by a scholar. All right, his name is Tom Bransky. He's from Somerset in New Jersey. All right, he said this statement about life. He said, life is the aspect of existence that processes, acts, reacts, evaluates, and evolves through growth, like, reproduction, and metabolism. And the crucial difference between life and non-life is that life uses energy for physical and conscious development. So, in other words, he's saying life is anything that grows and eventually dies, that is, ceases to be useful. Okay? Now, if I try to understand what he is saying, I think in my mind that life is anything that is in motion, anything that reproduces itself, anything that is able to, process. It could be information, it could be material things, it could be nutrition, anything that is able to process something and produce a result. That is life. So when we apply this idea to different areas of life, we understand that life cannot be static. Life is always in motion.
Yeah.
Life reproduces. Life is what we see that grows from, a small, beginning, and then grows to become something huge, something big. All right, and it is something that has fruits. It is something that you can make reference to. All right. For example, I have a beautiful wife here, just like I am also handsome. My wife says that I can't be saying that. She's the one to be saying that, not me myself. Now, what does that mean? At one stage or the other, we're not in existence. But one day somewhere, we were conceived in our mother's womb, right? We grew up we developed into a full baby. We were born, we were nurtured, we were taught, we experienced different kinds of things. We grew up, we studied, we made friends, we did several kinds of things. Now we are up to where we are now. If we look back, there is a succession of events. There is a change that has grown up from when we were not in existence to when we were in existence, and so far and so forth. What are we talking about? Life is always developing. Now,
before you move on,
yeah,
you know that picture we put on the notification.
okay,
it just brings out that point that life is all about development. Can you bring it up, or you have it in mind? You saw it.
I saw it. It was the notification we put up yesterday. So.
Yeah. So from a baby, you see the picture. It shows a baby, and then a toddler, then someone in primary school, secondary school, university, then working. That is when you're very active. Then after working, pension. Now they've given you a pension to go home. That man with the bag. Then you see retirement. Someone is aging and getting weaker. The back now is longer straight, is now carved in. I mean, I picked that picture because it really struck me. It showed all the different aspects, the stages we go through life. And each of those stages has a story behind it.
Yeah.
How the baby started. That toddler has a story. That the primary school, that's another topic. Life is so broad. I don't even think we'll finish this topic. We just have to cut it short to talk about other things. Okay. But when you should go back and look at that picture, I don't know where I got it from. But I don't think it's not ours, so
if you look at our page, the picture is on the page.
Yeah.
So if you can check it after this, or while we are talking, you can just flip through and come back.
Yeah, it will just give you the different dimensions and stages of development that we go through. So that is a good picture.
Yeah. So even you see up to the point where she described the point of old age and actually death.
But does it stop there?
It doesn't stop there.
The picture stopped at death and showing the grave.
Really?
But no.
Life, even when you talk about death, death is just another stage. Life is still in process. It's in circles or cycles. All right.
Life doesn't die.
Life doesn't. It's just that it processes itself in a different form.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, for human beings, when we say we die, actually, our bodies actually die. All right.
The physical.
It is the physical body dies. All right, because it cannot sustain anymore. Being in this form, it is too weak. All right. But what makes you, that is your spirit being, is still living, but now not in this box called the body anymore. It's living in a different place.
Don't go deeper because we're going into the topics of what we'll be discussing. Yeah. So Our friends out there, what are your opinions about life? What do you understand by life? It would be interesting for you to type and tell us as well, just for us to know what different aspects. And if there's anything you want us to, in the different topics that we're going to be discussing about life, you want us to tackle on and discuss and talk about, type it in the comment section so that we'll know and prepare accordingly.
Maybe we should greet our friends.
Okay, I cut you short. You are saying something.
Yeah, let's greet our friends a bit and I'll
Okay.
continue.
So we have Ian Tumusime. You're welcome, Pastor Ian Tumusime. How are you? Where are you watching us from? Albert Bogere, thank you for always being here. Yeah, so what do you think about the topic? Evelyn Richards, hi dear, how are you? Sister June, long time. How are you, my friend? Fred Shothembo, greetings to you. Ronald Kayondo, thanks for joining us. And hello, Sam Ekuma, how are you? Abe Muviru, thanks for joining us. Biekwa Sotamale, how are you? Rogers Wanyama, thank you all for coming. Okay.
Yeah, so we are glad that you are here because we are talking about life.
And because we're just introduced, it's going to be a brief one, so our time is almost gone. So,
yeah. I just want to conclude what I was trying to say.
Okay.
You know, that that is just a basic summary of what life is. So we'll be looking at what is life and also the meaning of life. They are two different things.
And also the source,
of
the
life.
genesis of life. Where does life start from? And yeah. So be excited. A lot of things we're going to throw out there, a lot of questions we're going to be asking you because we are both learning.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So prepare, go back, read more about life, have your points ready, and let's come and discuss every Saturday here on the platform at 7 a.m. All right? Yeah.
All right. So that I was talking about what is life and the meaning of life. Okay. Yeah. So we will also look at the meaning of life, and the meaning of life could be broken up into several things as well. We are going to look at it in different ways. All right. As philosophies, as a practical examples. Sometimes we will even bring practical things into the discussion.
Yeah.
So that for us to really understand what life is all about. I think while we were doing the training for the youth, we adopted the same method. You know, so just for them to really understand
we'll expand on
what
that
life
as well.
is all about. Yeah. So that gives us the summary of what to expect. How long we are going to do this topic, we don't really know, but definitely we want to explore so that many youths, many singles, many people out there, you know, wherever you are, you can really have a think on what life is all about. I think I'm also rethinking again because, you know, I just celebrated my birthday, and guess what? It's gonna be my wife's birthday soon as well. she's going to celebrate her own birthday in some weeks' time. All right, November. Yeah. So this makes us think about where we are coming from, where we are now, and where we are going. I think every human being should do an evaluation of their lives, because to show if we are in the right path or if we have been missing it all along.
So we look forward to discussing with you the topics. What is life all about? What does it entail? What does it encompass? What can you do with it? You know, and we'll move on from there. So we'll see you next Saturday, same time. All right. Okay, have a lovely weekend. It's Samuel and Esther. God bless you. You sure you're not going to read? Are there any comments we've missed out? No.
They are not. I don't know why our friends. Please, friends, this is not just uh, what we say. There has to be a kind of interaction from you,
Yeah, yeah.
and so that together we can, make the topic worth the while.
Yeah, so they'll do their just learning. We're introducing the new series, so
Yeah.
they are getting in touch with it. So that's what we wanted to do. Just wanted to throw it out there to you and just prepare you so that next Saturday you come prepared for the discussions. So have a lovely weekend. God bless. Bye. Okay.